Let me give you 3 quick pointers on pacing. Pacing refers in writing to 2 things, really. There's both pacing in terms of how the action is structured over the course of the book as a whole, chunks of action followed by periods of more relaxed introspection or plot development. There's also pacing in the sense of how you write the unfolding of action within any given chapter or sequence. And that has more to do with how you structure sentences, the kinds of words you use, and so on. So if you're describing an action sequence, you're probably going to use short, punchy sentences that are focused on the specifics of the action, the squealing tires of the car, the recoil of the pistol, the shout of anger, the chair thrown across the room. You're not going to describe the router work on the back of the chair. It reminds you of Rococo. That's not that's not important in that moment. The important thing is that the chair is going to hit the antagonist in the head. In other sections where you're more focused on the atmosphere, on the emotional engagement between characters, it's going to be longer sentences, might have more adjectives describing the world, the experience, the physical experience of the world, the smells, the sights, the touch. And those things are different also, it has to be said, between genres, because you're doing different things with genres, so you need to know what genre you're writing and even read other books in that genre to see how other people handle that pacing. The final thing I'll say about pacing is that it also depends on the medium you're writing. In a novel, you're developing a very long story. It could be 100,000 words, it could be 150,000 words. So there's a lot of room for you to move between periods of high action and periods of more tranquil story development, character development, that kind of thing. That doesn't exist in a screenplay. In a screenplay, you're basically turning a short story into a visual representation of that short story. So you have very little time. You can have a whole movie that's basically one long chase scene. You can't have a 500-page book that is just one long chase scene. It will become monotonous and exhausting to read. Anyway, that's just scratching the surface of a very profound topic.